Hi, welcome back. I feel like I have not spoken to you guys in a very long time. The last few videos, it was all during my post-run when I had some inspirations during the run. Just stopped, recorded little sessions and little video for you guys. Today, I'm in the office, I've got a proper camera, and I hope this helps to provide a better listening experience to you. What are we going to talk about today? Today, I want to talk about staking, specifically the difference between proof of stake and staking. And this is because the SEC is clamping down on a couple of tokens in the various kind of centralized exchanges. And it seems like a lot of the key issues is the concept of staking. Very specifically, they were concerned about proof of stake. So today, I want to share a little bit more of what the difference is between proof of stake and staking. I want to come from the perspective of a designer, a system designer, a tech perspective, an economics perspective, incentive design perspective, not from a securities perspective. I'm not a securities lawyer. I don't know anything about that. And I want to talk about how we take staking as our incentive mechanism, as an incentive mechanism to get people to be part of this ecosystem that we're building. So let's dive into it. Today, we're talking about two things, proof of stake and staking. On a very high level, to make it very easy for you to understand, proof of stake is kind of like fixed deposit. Staking is where you're putting in like 250 grand into a bank account and you become a high net worth individual. It unlocks different kind of perks. Let's take the proof of stake in Ethereum to give you some flavor of what that is. Then we talk about what that looks like in the physical world that you understand. And then let's go back and conclude what proof of stake is and how and what it means. In Ethereum, you have a lot of transactions going on. So when you're a validator, you need to put some Ethereum in. It's like, skin in the game, right? Because if I'm validating the wrong information, then I need to be punished. The way for you to punish me is to take my assets away. So I put my assets up as collateral and say, okay, I've got money with you, got ETH with you. I'll validate transactions, validate transactions, validate transactions. Every time I validate, I get some transaction fees earned. So that's the general concept. I put Ethereum there. I still have my Ethereum that I give, and I get to earn transaction fees. The concept is quite similar to fixed deposit, where I put $1,000 with the bank, and I tell the bank, okay, $1,000 with you, I will not touch this for 24 months or 2 years, and you give me 5% interest every year. I earn for free just by giving you the money, putting it with you. So slightly similar. In Ethereum, you say, I will not touch this money for this period of time, or I will just give the money, put my Ethereum in as a validator, in a validator pool, because I'll be validating tokens and I'll validating transactions, and then I'll be earning Ethereum. So in the fixed deposit sense, I put US dollars in, I get US dollars out. Here, the bank promises you a percentage of return. In Ethereum, obviously you cannot do that because the transactions you earn is really dependent on how many transactions is going on. But the core concept is that I put Ethereum there, I get Ethereum back. Similar to fixed deposit, I put US dollars in, I get US dollars back. So proof of stake. The other thing is staking. Staking is a similar concept. I give you the money, promise not to touch the money. In staking, typically you have things like I stake this amount of tokens in an ecosystem and I get to unlock certain features. I stake some tokens and I get to access specific communities. So I promise not to touch it. It will be there and I get to benefit in other ways. My benefit is not just in terms of the tokens. If I'm staking like 50 Lisa tokens and my benefit is to enter the economics design community, then my benefit is not Lisa tokens in return. So that's quite similar to those high net worth individual account at banks. So for example, you go to Citibank and you put in $250,000 cash in the bank. Tell them, will not touch this. This is the minimum amount I need to put in my account for me to enjoy all the perks. So what kind of perks can I enjoy? Can I enjoy perks like I've got a relationship manager, almost like a person that can help me to get certain things done. For example, I want a Taylor Swift ticket, and maybe the relationship manager can find a way to get Taylor Swift tickets. Or maybe the benefit is you get early preview access to the Barbie movie. And so you by staking or depositing your money, $250,000, you promise not to touch it. You promise to keep that balance. So you could take it out, you could take some out, and then you need to put some back after to make sure that you maintain that balance. Then you can enjoy all these other perks. So other perks will be, good credit cards. Good credit card that gives you a lot of points for you to fly around, and very good mileage points, very good returns, give you access to restaurants, giving you a lot of benefits in excess. So you realize that when it comes to staking, I put US dollars in and I get all the other benefits and perks that's not in US dollars. It's all the other finer things in life. So similar to staking, I could stake like a specific token and I get an NFT in return. Or I stake my gun tokens and then from there, it comes out like some specific sword or some specific, skin for my gun. So this is the core difference between both of them. So when it comes to the incentives design itself, the concept is obviously to reduce the total circulating supply of this asset. This is also why fixed deposit right now is so attractive, all over the world, because the government wants to reduce the amount of dollars, pounds, Singapore dollars in the economy to combat, macroeconomic factors. But the core concept, proof of stake or staking, is to reduce the quantity of tokens, money in the ecosystem. Then the incentive is to give them benefits, different kind of ROI, so that people can get returns. Or people want to do this. People want to stake their tokens, either in a proof of stake way or just stake their tokens, because there are benefits. The benefits could be in the token itself. The benefits could be access, could be giving a whitelist in another ecosystem for token launch, different kind of things. So the first principles is to say the thought process behind the incentive mechanisms are the same. The way it's being executed, the way the incentives are aligned, the way the incentives impact the entire ecosystem, they're going to be slightly different. So hopefully this gives you a good understanding. Okay, let's recap. Proof of stake is kind of like fixed deposit. You put the money there, you still get that principal, and you get some returns. Staking is like high net worth individual in a bank where you need to maintain a specific balance to unlock benefits. Unlock benefits of good credit cards, good airline miles, early access to a Barbie movie, get tickets to Taylor Swift concert, all the other kind of benefits. So hopefully that provides lots of better clarity for you. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye.